All right, let's talk. You're a designer, right? You spend hours, maybe days, perfecting a design in Figma. It's beautiful, it's brilliant, but then you share it, and it's just a flat picture. All that interaction, all that magic, gone. Well, today we're going to change that. We're diving into an AI-assisted workflow that takes your Figma designs and turns them into live, interactive prototypes. The real deal. Let's jump in.
So let's be real for a second. Is your prototype just a picture of a product? You know what I mean. You pour your soul into this incredible pixel-perfect design, and then you have to present it as this static thing that just doesn't feel right. It doesn't capture the flow, the interactions. And that gap, that's where the magic gets lost. It's a massive problem, but it's exactly what we're here to fix.
So, what if you could just close that gap? What if you could bring your designs to life without having to become a full-stack developer overnight? Well, that's exactly what this AI-powered design stack is all about. You got to think of it as your own personal dream team, a whole crew of design and dev experts, all working together for you. So let's meet the team.
Okay, so here's the lineup. Every tool has its job. Figma, obviously, that's your home base. It's the absolute source of truth. Then you've got this little Figma to Code plugin. That's the bridge that gets your design out of Figma. Now the star of the show, Cursor. This is your AI coding buddy. You literally just tell it what to do, and it writes the code. And finally, Tailwind CSS. This is like Figma properties, but for code. It's how you make sure all your styles translate perfectly. It's a whole system, and it's built to make your life easier.
All right, I know what you're thinking. Repository, git commit, these words sound super technical and kind of scary, right? Don't sweat it. Seriously, these engineering terms have super simple translations in the Figma world you already know like the back of your hand. A repository? That's just your Figma file. A git commit? That's literally just saving a named version, which you already do. See? You already understand the concepts. It's just learning a couple of new words.
Okay, so we've met the team. We've translated the jargon. Now for the fun part. Let's actually put this team to work. We're going to walk through the exact step-by-step workflow to take your design from a Figma file to a live URL that anybody can click on and play with. So here it is, the whole process in one look. It's just a simple 7-step loop. You pull out your design tokens. That's like the DNA of your design. You export a component. The AI generates the code for you. You tweak it a bit, build out your page, push it to GitHub, and boom, it's live. The best part? It's a cycle. You can do it over and over again, making your prototype better with each loop.
Okay, let's focus on step 1, because honestly, this is the most important part of the whole thing, extracting your design tokens. Think of these as the rules of your universe, your colors, your fonts, your spacing. Getting this right from the start means everything you build from here on out will be perfectly consistent and on brand. This is what keeps Figma as the single source of truth, no questions asked.
Now, a super important heads up. When you first export code from Figma, don't expect it to be perfect. It's not. Think of it like a rough sketch or a wireframe made of code. It's just a scaffold, a starting point. It's what we hand off to our AI assistant to turn into something beautiful.
And this is where the magic happens. Step 3. You take that rough, messy code, you drop it into Cursor, and you just talk to it in plain English. You can say stuff like, hey, make this button actually work, or use the primary brand color for this header. And just like that, it spits out clean, production-quality code. It's incredible.
Okay, everyone, lean in for this one. I'm about to save you hours of frustration. This is the #1 secret trap people fall into. If your component is supposed to do something, like a button that you click or a menu that opens, you have to add this tiny bit of text, client load. If you forget this, it's just a static picture. It won't work. It's the biggest hidden mistake, but now you're in on the secret.
And finally, we get to the grand finale, the payoff. Once you're happy with everything, you merge your changes on GitHub, which is just like hitting save, and this amazing chain reaction kicks off. Your prototype gets automatically built and pushed live to the web. You get a real shareable URL. You can send it to anyone, they can open it on any device, and they don't need Figma or anything. It just works. So satisfying.
You know, the coolest thing about this whole process is that you don't actually have to learn to code from scratch, not even close. In fact, if you're a pro at Figma's auto layout, I'm telling you, you're already like 90% of the way there. Let me show you how your existing Figma skills translate directly. Just look at this. In Figma, you set your auto layout direction to horizontal or vertical, right? You do it all day.
While in code with Tailwind, that's just flex row for horizontal and flex call for vertical. It's literally the exact same thing. A perfect one-to-one translation. You're not learning a new concept, you're just learning a new word for it.
And it's the same thing for spacing. There's a really simple rule to remember. Just divide by 4. That's it. So a 16 pixel gap in Figma, that's gap 4 in code. 16 divided by 4. A 24 pixel padding, that becomes P-6. Once you get that little trick down, all your spacing just clicks into place. It's so easy.
Let's do one more, just to really drive it home. Sizing. You know fill container and hug contents in Figma, right? Well, in code, fill container is just W full for width full. Hug contents is W fit for width fit. See? It's the same exact concepts you already master. You're just learning the shorthand.
Okay, so we've seen the how, now let's talk about the why. Why go through all this? What's the big payoff here? Because this is way more than just a neat trick. This fundamentally changes how you work, how you get feedback, and how you build way better products. Let's dig into the benefits.
I mean, the advantages are huge. First off, you get feedback on a real website, not a picture. Think about that. Your stakeholders can actually use it on their phones, on their laptops, wherever. No Figma account needed. That whole painful developer handoff, it becomes 1,000 times smoother. And best of all, you get to test the stuff that actually matters, the real interactions, the feel of it, the things that make a design truly great.
And you have to remember, this whole thing is a cycle. It's not a straight line from A to B. It's a loop. You start a little rough, you put it out there, you get feedback, and you refine it. You share it often. This process lets you catch problems so much earlier, which in the long run saves an absolutely massive amount of time and money.
So, here's the bottom line. It's time to stop just designing things and start building for real. With this workflow, you can create prototypes that are so close to the real thing, people won't know the difference. Just imagine the kind of feedback you'll get with that. If you're ready to give this a shot, we put together a complete step-by-step guide for you on GitHub. The link's right there in the description. Now go make something awesome.